what's your Instagram? Okay.
Yeah, that flow.
Yes, I like
that.
Yes.
Alright. Hey guys and girls all over the world, it's cutest Naya,
Your favorite Tasiya.
And exotic woman.
and today we're talking about controversial parent topics, basically. Or well, controversial parenting. Like, yeah. So, my first one is, because we were just talking about this the other day, my first one is, would you ever let your kid watch Cocomelon?
No. Oh, I'm not supposed to. No, I'm not gonna.
I'll bleep it out.
No. Absolutely not.
Your reasoning.
Okay. Because first, this is my believing, but it's only like a few black people in there. I want my child to be surrounded by its like culture, you know? Like I want her to watch Gracie's Corner, and that's probably limited. I want my kid to be a book person actually.
How would you teach that though?
No electronics. On like
Or like limited
yeah,
Screen time, like limited
yeah.
screen time, like only like an hour a day for screen time.
Yeah. Probably a little more, but like yeah.
I know.
That's
I mean, they be having all these racist parts in
yes.
Cocomelon, like the part where they was doing monkey in the middle, where they put the little black girl in the middle, and they was calling like they just had all these parts of calling the black kids the monkeys, like the monkey on the bed part and everything. They just so racist in there, and I'm dark skinned, which means most likely my kid was turn out dark skinned, so my kid would not be watching that.
Oh no, I feel like I just wouldn't let my kid watch it though. Like, I don't even listen. So with Stink and everything like that, like it's like we use that as like a babysitter. But I feel like I would want to be more hands on with my kid, you know?
yeah.
Like I wouldn't want to just put the screen in front of his face and make him shut up.
Do all like outdoors activities and like
Do outdoor activities,
like,
actually interact with the
outdoor
kids, like, you know? Because I feel like when I was younger, at least, I don't want to sound ancient, I don't want to sound old, but like I low key am. But
You are.
anywho.
freak that out.
But I feel like when I was younger, it wasn't that many like electronics, and even then, like because of the way Dad is, like it was a whole bunch of electronics, obviously, but like because the way Dad is, he wouldn't let me like get into that.
Yeah.
Even when I was like 11 and 12, I was begging for phones. Like I was begging for a phone. I think I got my first phone when I was actually 12 because I begged that entire like. I was like, Dad, please.
I got my first phone when I was 9.
I got my first one when I was 8. Like
Yeah.
8. And then I just kept breaking them, kept getting new ones over and over.
Yeah, that was
Yeah, but I feel like even though like the world has, again, I'm making us sound like real old, and we're not like, but even though the world is like
different.
yeah, like more reliant on like even school.
It relies on electronics, and I'm like,
School, I literally need a computer. School, I need my phone. I like, you know, that's why I feel like even like we was talking about.
But it wasn't like that until virtual, like until COVID, and then after that we just started needing devices after that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Cause now they figured out a way to like do it, and to them it's more simple. But even with like how I was telling you tonight, how they didn't get the Schoology membership or whatever, that created a whole lot of like discrepancy and like stuff with our grades and like difficulties and all that other stuff because they didn't know how to use Google Classroom and all that other stuff. So I'm like, all right, now I feel like my grades aren't up to date, and I feel like my like schoolwork is now affected because y'all didn't pay for the Schoology membership. We are, but like, listen, that's honestly how we be doing it though. Like we just. But back to the whole Cocomelon thing.
Yeah.
Cause I got way.
Alright,
I started in one place and ended up in a different place. I wouldn't want to do that. I would want to have like a more like hands-on, you know. Yeah.
Doing activities which taking you out almost every weekend.
Yeah, and have like special days and stuff like that. Like when you
spending
have.
time with you. Yeah. Stuff like that.
But sometimes it might be like more difficult. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
But-
sometimes it's difficult. Like, so you can't really.
But
do,
what
like,
activities would you want? Like, say your kid isn't like interested in any like. Well, I don't want to say interested in anything, but it's like, or your kid like doesn't really like.
books and stuff?
Not really into outside.
Yeah, like it's not really into
introvert?
like. No, but look, like it's not really into whatever. But like, say like your kid doesn't have any purposes, basically.
So
What like activities and stuff would you want your kid to do if they didn't have any like purposes? And you could just like control them and like make them like
okay, so first, I will if it's a girl, I will try to get her into boxing and dancing. You know, those are completely different things.
But they go
But-
hand in hand so well. Cause you
Boxing,
get taught, like,
dancing,
ballet
and
stuff.
ballet.
Would you teach her to dance or like would you take her to class?
Oh no, like I go be a dance mom.
I am gonna be a dance mom. Be like, Kathy, shut the up.
Yeah,
My
so
daughter
when
is
you
better
upset-
than yours, and I'm just better.
Like, Journey, what?
Yeah, there's more.
There's more.
Yes.
Alright, go ahead.
And then if they are not into that, I will put them in taekwondo,
Or like, what if
Felix.
it's a boy? Cause you said if
Oh,
it was a
yeah,
girl,
it was a
that
girl.
was yeah.
Okay, a boy. Taekwondo like Felix. Anyway, taekwondo like Felix, and you know how many medals? Let me keep going. So
off.
but you know how many medals that Felix got at taekwondo?
I don't even want to know. Go ahead.
I'm pretty sure it's like 64 or 24. Yeah. Anyway, back to what I was saying. It was a boy, taekwondo, and boxing. But I'm not gonna be like sexist and be like, oh, boys can't do dancing, because I'll actually want my son to be in ballet.
But like if they want to. I
Yeah,
don't know.
if they
That's-
want to. But I want my son to be like physical and stuff like that. And ballet, cheerleading, boys can do that.
I know what you're talking about. I want my kids like it don't matter what the gender is. I want my kids to do like basically anything they want to do. Like they want to do ballet, they want to do ice hockey, ice skating, anything like that they can do it because I don't want them. Cause don't you know how they be trying to like I don't know now they be trying to gender neutralize everything. So I just want them to know like it's okay if you want to do this, if you want to do that because I'm just gonna be here right next to you. All you gotta do is come and ask me, and then we just sign you up and take you there. You can get to learn. That's it.
Yeah. Honestly, I would want like an outdoorsy kid because I'm an outdoorsy person. Like I like hiking, I like going and like don't you remember when we was at the when we went hiking or whatever with Fatima? Yeah, like I really
I
like
don't
that.
like that. No.
Me
No,
neither.
keep that in there. I don't like that.
But I don't like it either. But like, yo, I remember we went over her house and I was just like, 'cause she
All
was
them
making
roaches that
she was making me mad. And then dad was just looking at me and he was like, you just really don't like her. And I was like, I don't. Like,
I don't. Not at all.
Cause I guess dad saw the way I was looking at her.
Sorry.
Cause I guess dad saw the way I was looking at her or something, and he was like, "You just really don't like her," and I was like, "I don't like at all." But I want my kid to be like, so I want my kid to be like outdoorsy. I want them to be like really into hiking or whatever. Like swimming, I would want to get them into swimming. Cause my mom forced me to do it, but I really love
I
swimming.
love swimming so much.
Yeah.
I love swimming.
Yes, but
I want my kids to do that too, because I want them to
I used to be so
like stuff that I'm
delulu.
interested in.
I used to be
Yeah.
so delulu. I used to think I
I would want to teach my kids how to like ride horses and stuff. I don't know if I would want them to do it like professionally or whatever, because I've heard a whole bunch of stories about like
about them and about people like they said that they would hit their head and they would be fine, and like they would go to doctors get checkups and doctors would see none, they would go back, go to sleep, and they would wake up the next day and they would just die.
Yeah.
And that would be so scary.
Yeah,
Like
either that
like-
or like they'll like abuse
and
the
that-
horses and not treat the horses right, and it's like this like
Yes, and then, but here's the thing. I used to be delulu and be like, I want to like
So I feel like if
swimming.
you, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but like I feel like if you do it right, then horse riding could be really good. But like if you don't do it right, if you like don't treat your horse right, if you like, cause it's a lot of responsibility too. Like you gotta think about it. You know how much horses poop. I volunteered at the what's it called, the zoo one time. I stayed there for a week. I had to pay. I was like no man.
Be like, yo,
They made me clean out those stalls. It wasn't even at a zoo. It was at like a stables or whatever, like near my house. And I was
they
like,
paid
no.
you?
Yeah, they paid me,
How
How
much?
much they
but it was like $5 an hour.
Ooh, I
So
would've
like
been real
just a
smart.
regular, like minimum wage like job over there. Cause they minimum wage in New Jersey, they minimum wage jobs pay more than in Philly. That's why I was like, if I want to get a job, I'm gonna get a job over there.
All right.
Probably.
So-
I want to tell how much I get paid now. If every
Cause
2
in
weeks
Philly, it's like the minimum wage is like $5 something, I believe, like $5 an hour, and then in New Jersey it's like $7.50 an hour.
I don't get paid every hour. I get paid like minimum like 2 weeks. Every 2 weeks is for.
Yeah, but you get like
I gotta break that down.
yeah, but based off like how many hours you work is like what I'm saying.
I work from 8:30 5 days a week from 8:30 to 3:30. But on Thursdays it's to 4:30.
Okay, so I'm gonna bring it all the way back. So like to the swimming. I used to be the Lulu and think I only like swimming because I was a water sign. But then at the same time, or now back to the kids.
That is so not how that works.
I know. So
Cause in that case I'm a fire. She's also a fire sign.
y'all hate water.
Like and I love water. Like literally,
I love
whenever
water.
we go to the beach, y'all never see me because I'm always in the water.
I love when the
Alright.
my mom be like, oh, you just want your birthday to be in summertime so bad.
Like
You want to keep going to water parks on your birthday. I don't know.
yeah, that's why I love my birthday so much because it's like smack that in the middle of summer.
So
Mine's not. That's the problem. She be like, you just want your birthday to be in summer.
So, but at the same time, y'all was like, y'all want your kids to be like swimming and stuff like that. But I'm scared if my kid go like swimming because they can get
You could get
dry.
lessons at the
But at the same time, you still can get dry drowned.
Yeah. No,
And that scares
I
me.
watched a few TikToks about that. No
You said
man.
what?
I watched a few TikToks about that.
About what?
Dry drowning.
About dry drowning. Like she took her. I read this story, whatever, about how she took her her daughter home, and it was nothing wrong with her daughter, nothing like. And then she tried to wake her daughter up in the middle of the night. Her daughter like was peeing and stuff. And then she tried to wake her daughter up in the middle of the night. Her daughter was dead. And then she like took her to the hospital. She like did all of this stuff. And the doctors was like, oh yeah, it was water left inside like her sinuses and stuff like that, and she dry drowned. I was like,
I read a story. It was like my daughter, she was like swimming and then she drowned for a little bit, and then they got her out, and then the mother was asking if she was okay. She was like, I'm fine. And then at the middle of the night, she was like, Mommy, I don't feel well. So they took her to the hospital, and it was like, if you wouldn't have took your daughter to the hospital, she would have never woke up in the morning. Hey, Mavis. Oh, hi, Mavis.
Maybe was trying to get out. She clawing at that door. She said, let me out. Yeah, and I'm thinking about how many times I did that. Like, I'm thinking about how many times I went to sleep or whatever and, like, didn't get whatever, like, water out my ears, or like, and I went to sleep and I like, and my nose felt like weird, like it had water in it.
Am I
Like,
talking about? Yes.
yeah, which one was looking red, but so maybe a little bit, but.
Okay, sure.
But I'm just thinking about like how many times I went to sleep and I was like, oh, like my nose feel weird because I had water in it, or oh, my ears feel weird, or anything like that.
Because I was like, what if these were like in a couple and they was like fighting? So I was like, okay, they're fighting.
Start making a whole storyline. But yeah, I want to get my kid to swimming, but I will also be scared of that thing. Like I don't know what precautions I would have to take, but I would take them.
I think maybe like,
to, like
some nose things. Don't you know they got the ear things to go in your ear? They got the nose thing and some swimming cap. Like I would make sure like extra safety will be in the water because you don't ever know what can happen. But
yeah, even with evil, girl almost drowns. Like why you look at me like that? The girl almost died. Like, especially dad. Like he almost died too.
Water is dangerous, but like also could be
but
calm
it also
and
could be
peaceful
like
and nice.
yeah.
I guess it go both ways.
Yeah.
Okay, next
I would
time.
want to also send my kid to camp and stuff like that. Cause I hated camp. But this is the thing, I would want to like listen to my kid. Like if they tell me, oh, I don't like this, then I would be like, alright, like
Wow.
yeah. Cause my mom did that a couple times or whatever. And then she would be like, oh, like you can't get out of it, whatever, you gotta go.
That's how my mom.
And then I remember how like miserable I felt, and I was just like, I didn't want to talk to nobody. I sat at that table and I just sat there by myself while everybody was just like around me.
That's how I was because first of all, some of the kids that went to camp, they was kind of special. So it was like 2 kids I knew, like that I didn't like before I even went to the school that I went to. I went to that camp first, and I was gonna go to the school up the street, and then like I didn't go there yet, but I was with them kids the next year I went to the school, and them kids was in the school and they was in them special classes and they was special and I knew it was something wrong with them. It wasn't like I wasn't even trying to make fun of the kids, but I'm like, the girl, she was eating Play-Doh, she was eating scissors, she was just eating dirt and all of this other stuff, and she wasn't talking, she was just quiet, and she was weird. Like I knew it wasn't like I wasn't trying to make fun of her, but I knew it was something wrong with her. I didn't say it to her, but they was like, why you don't hang out with her? I'm like, no, I just rather be by myself. So I was by myself for a whole year because she was like literally the only girl there, and I feel like I don't know, like sometimes I don't know, not to be a pick me, but like the boys be better than the girls. They be so
exactly
chill. Like first of all, they be chill.